Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Phil Heath, The Gift, 6-time Mr Olympia here over at Armbrust Pro Gym. Getting ready to do some chest, guys. About 1 month after the Mr Olympia contest. And just figured I'd show you guys how I do a rebound workout. This workout is going to be very short resting periods, pretty intense, but more intensity coming from the lack of rest in between the sets. Rep range is going to go anywhere from, we're going to bounce around. We're going to go from 10 to 12 down to 7 and 8s. That's just going to, make sure that we're still able to pile on some poundage, but at the same time, get the maximum contraction. And that's what it's all about at this point. Last thing we really want is to be injuring ourselves through joints and stuff like that. Weight right now, I have no idea. Maybe after this workout, we'll go take a look. And here I'm actually over at the bench press. I normally don't do this, but for today, I'm kind of just thinking, you know what? It's off season. I don't have to go extremely heavy, but I need to warm up. So I'm gonna warm up with this, and I'm gonna do a little warm up with some incline, and then we're gonna get into everything else. So let's get to it. My trainer, Han and Rambot, doesn't usually like me doing this, primarily because about early on in my career, had a couple of mishaps, slight pec tears and stuff like that. So he's always shied me away from doing barbell bench. Usually do a lot more dumbbell, as some of you guys may not have seen. But even during the prep, even though you guys watch the Give It a Channel stuff, I do alternate doing dumbbells and machines. But for today, we're keeping it somewhat light with the 225, just trying to get the body moving. Got to stay injury-free, guys. So when we're talking about rest in between, we're going anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. Right now I'm more focused on just getting in, hard and sharp, getting out. Those 2-3 hour weight sessions, that'll have to wait until after I get recovered from the prep that I just had. So like what we can also do is to change it up is do some rest pause, kind of like what you guys saw. Gotta get everything warmed up. So what's cool about this machine, strive machine, when they're here, it's at the middle. When it's up here, it's at the beginning of the of the exercise. And when it's here, it puts more emphasis on the end of the rep. It's always hard just pushing the damn thing up. So what I'm doing right now, I'm overloading the beginning part of this exercise. So I'll do a good set here, maybe do a couple here, finish with one at the end, and then move on. And that way we're getting not just the beginning, but the middle and the end of each workout. And then you'll notice like where you're most strong at, where you failed at. Some people can't even get it up, but once they get it going, they're fine. So they always need a lift off. So you want to do the beginning, but for those guys that have a hard time getting at that last rep and they're squirming and stuff like that, you want to maybe lower the weight and focus more just on the end. So I just did a rest pause. Just did some rest pause on this. I think on this machine in particular, doing rest pause is something serious. Because really you could just overload this part, so when you're doing rest pause, it hurts even more. So what we're doing on that is at the end of the rep is where it got the most difficult. So this is teaching you at the end to stick it. So this would be important for guys. I wouldn't say for like powerlifting meets or anything like that, but for people that or getting ready for shows that need to really focus on that maximum contraction, the peak of the exercise, this machine for sure will help you get that, because we've already did the middle range. We did the beginning, we worked on that, worked on the strength, just getting off the rack. Now we're learning how to stick it. So we're gonna move on and go do some incline hammer. So normally I would go after this thing, and you're looking at this like one plate fill usually goes up to 5, if not 6. Do some single arm today. I was about fine-tuning some things, figuring out which side is stronger, especially after a show. I can tell right now that I need a massage really bad. Haven't had one quite some time. Haven't gone to chiropractor, gosh, in over a month. And all of this is hurting. And I'm having back spasms. So I've noticed that when you're having those issues, especially with your neck and your trap and your lower trap, to be able to press, actually, you're not getting the right movement. Because every time I put my elbows back and I press, I can feel it. So more of the story, guys, always get your therapy done. I notice these are really tricky because like most exercise, especially with machines, you got to find that sweet spot. That sweet spot is where you find your body in the right alignment to get maximum contraction, where you feel not just a pump, but just like you feel the actual muscles engaging. That's what this is all about. Finding different machines, free weights, whatever, working however you can to get the maximum contraction for that particular exercise, for that particular body part. Can't get maximum contraction, you only get it 50%. And who wants 50% gains? We want 100% of ourselves. 3 more sets. All right. All right, that does it for our chest training today. Feel pretty good. Thought we were able to get a lot done during this workout. Was able to warm up with some flat barbell and incline barbell, and then went over to the Strive machine and cranked out some good weights there, doing some good rest pause from the beginning to the middle, from the middle to the beginning to the end of the peak contraction. That machine is unreal. So anyone that has Strive equipment at your gym, I am giving them a plug. They should give me some free stuff, huh? But shortly after that, came over, did some incline hammer, but instead of doing it with your traditional back against the pad with both arms going, we decided to do it unilaterally. So I just really wanted to focus on how my right and left side were working, which side was stronger. Was there any, I don't want to say injuries, but I always try to do a self-check while I'm training, especially after shows. And I noticed that, I'm having like a little bit of back spasm on the right side. So that lets me know to tell the chiropractor, the massage therapist, the acupuncturist exactly what I need. So then I can go back in the gym and do my thing. A lot of the time we train through the pain and this and that, but we're not keeping a registry of why that's happening. It could be of lack of sleep. It could be bad bed. It could be sitting in traffic. It could be doing the Olympia and kicking everybody's ass, and then going on vacation and drinking and partying and stuff, having a good time and not eating right for 4 weeks and coming back and trying to kill it, and your body's not used to that. It's probably what it was, right? So shortly after that, we did some FSC7 here on this machine. It's fascia stretch training, system 7. That was comprised of my trainer, Honey Rambod, and basically what that is 30 to 45 seconds resting period, about 80 to 90% of your maximum. For today, we did 7 reps. You can do 8 to 12, but we did that in 7 to 8. And, we did that for 7 total sets. So I'd say definitely walked in, you know, feeling myself, but I definitely walked out feeling big, you know, feeling full. I guess I should probably get over on the scale. I only had one meal today. So far, shame on me. And I'm sure, let me turn on, is there a light? Hey, what's up, Nicole? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. Watch your back. Yeah. So, right now it reads at 273. Not bad after first meal of the day, so I should be getting in 5 to 6 more. So until next time, it's the gift 6 time. Or how I want to put it, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. I don't know. But we'll see you soon, guys. Peace.